So my wife and I were attending a veterans charity event here in Texas a few weeks ago, and one of the co-founders of this charity said something to the audience as he was speaking and trying to raise money for this particular charity here in Fort Worth. And he said something that resonated with me, and I've thought about this over and over and over since he said it. And what he said is how do we bridge the gap between those service members and the veterans that need us and the civilian world? How do we bridge that gap? There is a massive gap when it comes to disability. There's a massive gap when it comes to healthcare. There's a massive gap when it comes into taking veterans that have spent 20 years of active duty service or even 4 years and reacclimating them into the civilian world. And as I thought about that and in my interactions with all of my military and veteran clients and all the people that we help around the country, one of the things that we always try to do to help bridge that gap is to basically understand them. They've spent some 20 years defending this country and being told what to do every day and all these different things, and to make them think that they have to adapt to our way of thinking right off the bat, to me, is a disservice to them and their service to this country. We have a responsibility as a civilian community to help ease them back into civilian world, help ease them back into their family life or the working world, because they are trained different. Their thought processes are different. So what we've always tried to do is try to better understand them, better understand the PCS process and what that's like, what it's like for them to go to be medically retired and try to acclimate to the civilian world and try to build processes and systems to make them comfortable to where they can feel at home. I think that is our greatest responsibility to the people who serve this country in order to bridge the gap between their service time and trying to acclimate them back into the civilian world. And I only hope that companies around the country, whether big or small, can develop internal programs to be able to help them, make them feel at home, make them comfortable working around people, because there are people there just like them. So my hope for you is that you try to bridge that gap, whether it be in the nonprofit world, whether it be through employment, whether it be through the disability process or the healthcare process, and find the needs that these men and women have that serve this country and taking time, an inordinate amount of time, away from their families.